Okay guys, hi, hello, welcome to another little new segment here on the channel. I'm of course Captain Cardsworth, and I believe we're calling this the Hearthstone Tavern Travels, or maybe Hearthstone Tavern Trials. I'm not sure yet. Whatever the title screen says, whatever the title there is, that's the name I'm going with. I don't have the name settled yet. But basically, for those of you that don't know, I do like to play Hearthstone. I've filmed a couple of pack opening videos for Hearthstone. I haven't got them up yet, I don't believe. But because I really enjoy the Tavern Brawl this week, I want to go ahead and record something and start maybe a new tavern series. So we're going to go ahead and do the Tavern Brawl, in case you're unfamiliar. So once we just kind of cut in here, as you can see, I've been playing this fairly extensively. The innkeeper is wondering which two cards work best together. Show him. Choose two cards and we'll fill your deck with them. Ends in 9 hours, so this has been going on most of this week, and by the time this comes up, it'll probably be over. Possibly, I don't know, it depends how quickly I can get this turned around. But I've really enjoyed this one. I'm up to 13 wins with the deck so far, and it doesn't actually lose all that much. Basically, I picked the Living Roots card, which is for 1 mana, you can either deal 2 damage or summon 2 1/1 saplings. And the 2 mana card, Power of the Wild, which either summons a 3/2 panther or gives your minions 1/1. So basically the idea is with this druid build, you swarm with a lot of these 1/1 saplings and you boost them with this Power of the Wild, and you swarm very quickly, get a lot of stuff on the field very quickly, and your opponents usually rage quit very early when they realize they just can't outswarm you. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to go through, I don't know, we'll do 5 or 10 duels, 5 or 10 matches, and we'll see how long they go. This will probably be a fairly short one because of this build, but some of my future Tavern Travels, I think we'll call it, some of them might be a little longer depending on the deck and depending on the build. So let's go ahead and brawl and see how we do. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit here as we look to find opponent number 1. We'll be back. Alright, and we're back. We've got ourselves a worthy opponent. Let's see how our first match does. Here we are against Tricky Dicky up here in the corner. He's playing Shaman. And this is actually a fairly good opening hand. We like to have these Living Roots, a Power of the Will. I'm going to put one of these back and mulligan it, see if we can maybe get another Power of the Wild. Excellent. So let's go ahead, and we've got the coin, which is excellent. Going second with this deck is great because turn number 2, our first turn we drop 4 1/1 saplings. So we're going to go ahead, use the coin, and then we're going to go ahead and just summon a couple 1/1 saplings. And that'll end our turn. So he's got the Abusive Sergeant, which can give a minion 2 attack. I'm not sure what his other card is going to be. He's using the basic card back, so it might potentially be new to the game. So he's just going to play some more Abusive Sergeants. Ooh, but it's only for that turn. Oh, yeah, a lot of people are liking this Evolve card. Basically, it transformed them into random minions that cost more. Oh, hello to you, too. How do we do this? Okay. I play this extensively on the iPhone. I don't play it too much on the actual computer for recording purposes. So what do we got here? Taunt Divine Shield, so we're going to have to hit that a couple of times, and Death Rattle, lose a mana crystal. Alright. Actually, let's get rid of his Divine Shield. And, that wasn't a smart move at all. I messed that one up. I should have just boosted and gone in for it. Well, let's go ahead and hold on to these guys. I think we'll be okay. It's not that much to choose from. You only have 2 cards. Alright, so he's going to boost that up. We'll see if he plays the Transform card again. Evolve, rather, is what it's called. He's got 2 mana left. Maybe summon a totem. Now there goes the Evolve. And, okay, we can deal with those. Oh, he's going to do it again. I heard Taunt. Ooh. Alright, so he's got a Taunt with 7 health. That's going to take a little bit to get through. This guy with Charge and Wind Fury. Alright, well, let's go ahead, give our guys 1/1. Oh, I should have I forgot I had 1 mana that turn. Well, we can at least get rid of his taunt. Actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah. I should have summoned these guys first. I don't know what I was thinking. Give me a break. It's first match, guys. First duel. First duel, I'm not thinking. By the time we get through this, we'll be good. So, he's going to go ahead and hit me for 4, and he can hit me for another 4 with that. And we'll see if he... Oh, he's going to go for that. Okay. Alright, he's going to clear out a couple of my guys. That makes sense. He's on to me. He knows what's coming. Man, I never get that taunt totem when I go for that. Alright, what does this guy do? Okay, that doesn't hurt anything. At the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, let's go for... Let's put 2 more saplings out here. We'll boost again. And let's just go right in for it, shall we? Actually, no, I like this better idea. Let's do 2 damage to this guy. Then I only have to lose this one. We'll clear that totem out so he has nothing. And now we're free to just hit him where it hurts. And so now he's at a very significant disadvantage. He has no hand. He's got the 1 card. He's obviously, especially if that's Evolve, he's not going to get anything with it. And we're in a prime position. Okay, so that must be Evolve. He's wanting to transform it. And we're in a prime... Oh no, he's got the Sergeant. Okay. That doesn't help you this turn. See, we are now in a prime position. Let's go ahead and armor up a little bit here. I'm going to hold on to my saplings this turn, because we don't really need it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I'll go ahead and get that off your field, so you have less to work with. And sure, why not? I'll take that out. And your go. So he pretty much has no out to it at this point. His only hope is to play a totem and hope it transforms into something useful, but it's... Totems are naturally a 1 mana cost, so it's only going to go up to a 2. Well, he did manage to get a taunt, which is going to hold off my advance a little bit, but now he's going to go ahead and surrender because he knows it's coming. Alright, well, good game. That was match 1. And we've leveled up our druid again, and we got our 3rd victory again for more gold. So, moving on to duel number 2. Alright, here we are in Brawl number 2. We've got another worthy opponent. Let's see who we're facing. We're here against Frosty Pacey, who's playing the Mage. We are going 2nd again, which is always nice, and that's a fairly optimal setup. I'm going to go ahead and keep that hand, because we're going to get another card as well. It's one of the things that's interesting about Hearthstone. Not only do you get an extra card, you get the coin, and you get to draw. You know, so it's just, you get a lot of resources for your first turn. You know, obviously they get to draw 2, but I just think getting the coin, plus the extra card, plus the draw, going 2nd is always a better play, almost always. There's something blinking over here. So, probably trying to decide what to play, if anything. We're going to go ahead and drop our 2 saplings on our first turn, since we've got our coin. And, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and wait. It looks like he may be AFK. So, I'll be back if and when Frosty Pacey does... Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, that's the thing. The mages like to do is they like to spam this Arcane Missiles card. And that actually does pose a problem for us, because the Arcane Missiles do have a tendency to take out our saplings. So, we can actually be at a bit of a disadvantage here. But hopefully we can swarm enough and overcome. There's the Mana Worm, and then he's going to do Arcane Missiles, which is going to boost this. Hopefully the missiles will hit me and not... Okay, well, it took out 2, but not quite as much as it could have been. Alright, well, let's go ahead and boost our guys up here. We might actually be at a bit of a disadvantage here. We've got a lot of these boost cards, and he's just going to keep dropping arcane missiles on top of his mana worm. This guy's going to get big really quickly. I mean, the 3 health is always going to stay the same. It's just he'll keep boosting. This is... Oh, he's got the gold mana worm. Well, look at you. Alright, well. Let's go ahead, throw out another 2 saplings. And we'll boost. And I think our best play at this point is... Let's try and keep pace here. Let's keep his mana worm off the field. I've got 2 more boosts. Got these. These aren't going anywhere, I don't think. Well, he could drop 2 arcane missiles. We could lose them both, but I think we'll be okay. I think. This is, of course, the next Ramus play field. He's got another mana worm. And another mana worm. Alright, we're in a bit of an okay shape here, actually. What to do? Could boost, and this would end up being 4-3. Yeah, let's do that. So it's a 3-2. Actually, no, I like this idea better. Let's kill you. And then we're going to go ahead and swarm in for another hit. And we'll go ahead and see what happens. See, he's going to be top decking now, hand for hand, so... Okay, it's another mana worm. Which he's going to lose 1 here. Actually, let's summon a 3-2 Panther on this one. I'll summon 2 1-1 Saplings. And I will give them 1-1. Alright, let's see how we do here. Okay, so he's really drawing his mana worms and is not getting the spells that he needs. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and take that out. Let's clear that out. And then let's hit you for 2. So finally he gets a gold arcane missiles here. Now what does it hit? There, there, and there. Alright. I can deal with that. So see, now we're pretty much just at a race to see if we could swarm faster. He does have the advantage of Fire Blast, so he can pick these guys off one at a time. But depending on what he's drawn, if that's a mana worm, okay, so he might actually just clear these guys out. 1. Okay, good. We're left with 2. Means he has to waste 2 mana on one of those. Alright, so we still got one. And we're just going to keep dropping them. So we're pretty much at a stalemate here. It's pretty much just who can get what quicker, you know. If I can get one of my, whatever it is, boosters up, we might actually be in a good position here. And there it is. I'm going to go ahead and boost these guys up. And let's hit you for 2. Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens. I mean, I know I could be inflicting 2 damage with the, whatever the hell that card's called, Living Roots. But obviously we want to get monsters on the field, because we want to try and attack. And plus, if he's got, like, arcane missiles, then it gives it more opportunity to hit these and not coming from me directly. But we're both fairly evenly matched. This is actually a fairly drawn-out Tavern Brawl. Most of the time I get people to quit very quickly. But it's pretty evenly matched. We're both top decking. I'll summon a 3/2 Panther. Let's see if that can get his attention. Because now he might have to commit his resources to getting rid of that Panther. Because that 3/2, that, especially when you're down to like 10 health, that 3 is a big number. So we'll see what develops here. It's going to throw in arcane missiles and hope for the best. Alright. Well, that didn't work out like I wanted it to, did it? You know what, I can deal 2 damage and then attack that, and... Alright, now we're at a pretty even field, but again, he's capable of hitting me for 4 damage a turn. So he is actually in the driver's seat at this point. Alright, so unfortunately, we were not able to pull it off. He drew into a nice cluster of arcane missiles. And unfortunately, everything I was putting out there, he was just blowing up with those arcane missiles. We actually could have had it. See, there's another one. That's the price we pay. You know, he drew a bunch of his mana worms early on, and I guess this divides it up like 15-15 maybe. So anyway, that's round number 2. We'll be back with Brawl number 3. Alright, here we are in the 3rd game against another worthy opponent. I believe it's the 3rd game. I went away for a bit. So if I'm off on my count, I apologize. But we are going against Tuyo, who is playing a Hunter. And we'll go ahead and go with this hand. That's a decent hand. I'm not sure what he's going to have for Hunter cards. Again, we can only have the 2 cards. I'm saying this like you just got back. I was the one who just went away. So I think that's the old like Pirates back. So that's an old back. I've got the Halloween card back. You can't really see it, but okay, what is this? Inspire. If your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. All right, I can deal with that. For starters, let's do the coin. Summon a couple of saplings, a couple more saplings, and we'll call it a turn. Alright, so let's see if we got a glimpse at what the other Hunter card is going to be. Brave Archer. I think that's going to be a little too slow for him. Unless he can really swarm the field and empty out his hand. Alright, he's probably just deal... Yeah, Arcane Shot, deal 2 damage. Okay, so I see what he's going for. He's going for the Arcane Shots to deal 2 damage. He's got the Hero Power that deals 2 damage, and then that deals 2 damage on top of the attack. So, okay, I see what he's going for. We've got a lot of boosters here. So let's go ahead and boost our guys up. And let's just swing for the fences. And there we go. See, that's what I mean. They'll rage quit. We're only, 2 turns into the game, and they've already quit. Because they realize we're going to swarm and do damage faster than they can. Alright, so moving on to the 4th game. Alright, here we are in the 4th Brawl against another worthy opponent. This one, ooh, here we go, against Hammerhead, and he's playing Druid. Probably playing the exact same combination we are, and we are going second, which is awesome. You definitely want to go second in a mirror match because you will swarm the field much faster than he will, and you'll be out ahead. So, I'm assuming he's playing the same combo we are. Oh, he's not. Look at that. Raven Idol, discover a minion or a spell. There was a Tavern Brawl a while back that was nothing but Raven Idols, and so you had to pick, well, what do you want, a Raven, or a spell, or a minion? So, interesting choice there. I think we're going to come out ahead on this one. So let's go ahead and just do our opening play. A couple of those, a couple of these, and we'll end the turn. Alright, so we'll see what he's got. I like the idea that he's going for, opening up basically unlimited minions or spells, but, I think it's just going to be too slow unless he can pull out something really big and epic. I mean, they are nice because they literally, it spans the whole library. I don't think it's just, like druid archetypes or whatever. I think it's literally any minion or any spell. Okay, so he's going to gain 2 mana crystals to do more searching, apparently. Interesting. I don't know if the Innervate was one that he selected to put in his deck, or if it was one that he chose to just add. More Raven Idols. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, that means everything in his hand he's selected now with a Raven Idol. And yeah, see, now his turn's going up, so we'll go ahead and see what happens here. He's got 1 more mana crystal. Can he do anything? No, he can't. I already greeted you. Let's go ahead and boost our guys and see if that causes him to rage quit. Yep, look at that. So once they realize what's coming, they run pretty quick. Alright, we're going on to our 5th and final brawl after this. Alright, here we are on the 5th and final brawl against another worthy opponent. We're here against Massa Bruta and playing another hunter. And we'll go ahead and go with this hand. Ooh, I hate going first, but we'll go with it. At least going first, we have the 1 mana card, so we can always at least do something on our first turn. Now, this is the old classic background here, the old little town. I remember playing Hearthstone back when it was, I don't want to say in beta, but it was still relatively new. They didn't have any new expansions. They hadn't even nerfed any of the cards yet. So I was playing from back in the original days. Got out of it for a while. I've gotten back into it a lot recently. Yeah, see, he's got one of the old card backs as well, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and just throw a couple of saplings out and call it a turn. And let's see what you've got, Mr. Hunter Man. What does he have? I mean, it could literally be almost anything. Is he even there? I'll be back if and when he does something. Okay, he's back. He's playing his coin. Let's see what he does here. Interesting. I'm pretty sure he's going to quit once he sees my gambit here, but let's go ahead and put a couple more of these guys out. It's kind of the disadvantage of going first is your mana crystals are off. You're not really going to have the proper alignment of mana crystals to get your combo off as well as you do going second. But let's see what he does. Break this sign off here. I forget what else you can do. Break the windows. Okay, so he's swarming with mech warpers. Oh wow. Oh dear. Suddenly this guy is Gambit. Oh my. Oh well. We are SOL, my friends. Wow. Fortunately, there's an emoticon for that. Oh my good gracious. That's insane. I would not have thought of that combo. So he's got the 2 mana Mech Warper, which is your mechs cost 1 less. And that stacks. So for every one of these he has, the mechs would cost 1 less. Now since he's only got these 2 mechs, it's not a huge issue. But then he's got this one, which gives your other mechs 2+ attack. So all these things stack. So your other mechs will get, +2 attack for each one of these. And wow, he's swarmed with a bunch of free mechs, and we're not going to win this one at all, but we're going to go ahead and give it our damnedest here. And, wow. Alright, well. I mean, I guess we could clear these guys out. Oh, that's not a continuous effect. That's a battle cry. I'm dumb. Alright, well, you see the point there is he's got this. This is a very good combo. So, very nice. We are going to just get our asses handed to us here. And, yeah. So, I will see you guys at the end screen. Okay, guys, there you go. There you have it. That is our 5 matches. We're only going to do 5 brawls because we're already at over half an hour, and that's going to take forever for this video to upload. But yeah, so 5 brawls. I think we went 3 and 2. You saw how this works. Great little tandem of getting out your saplings combined with boosting them up. Works really good. I mean, it's 16 wins. You know, this was actually a fairly good showing. It showed a couple of combos that just overpowered this deck. That mech combo there at the end, that was ridiculous. You know, free mechs and then you boost them up. Great play. But yeah, so that's this week's Tavern Brawl, guys. As you can see here, it ends in 6 hours, so I'm recording this on the Sunday of the Brawl. I may try and play this up to 20 just for bragging rights. I don't know, you don't get anything special. I've already won the pack for it. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys. I will probably do more of these videos if you like them, if you want to see me play more. If not, and you just want me to shut up, then I can, you know, I don't know, we'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I will probably do some other random Hearthstone videos, as I get a little more back into the game. But I want to do the Tavern Brawl. It seems like a kind of a nice, interesting niche to do to highlight the new Brawl every week. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you guys next video. And until next time, good luck and have fun.